Welcome back. So Canadians are tired. In fact, a recent survey found that 42% of workers felt mentally or physically exhausted by the end of the day.
Yeah, we can relate. So to cope, many resort to something commonly known as bed rotting. But our next guest says that it's time to shift to more nurturing forms of rest, and she's here to tell us how. We are listening. Please welcome back to the show Peak Performance Mindset coach, Hina Khan.
Hey, welcome back. I think it's timely that you're here. Did you hear the way the audience was like, oh, we're so tired? All right, so let's talk about the term bed rotting, because I think a lot of people know what it is, but not everybody. So first, break that down for us.
So bed rotting essentially is when you are spending long stretches of time in bed or on the couch, and I'm talking long stretches, like hours and hours and hours scrolling social media, binge watching shows, basically checking out of life. And it was really made popular on social media like TikTok. TikTok, I think, has like over 300 million views under that tag, and they've kind of romanticized it. So many Canadians, Gen Zs especially, are choosing it as the way to decompress from the pressures of the day. So on their days off, they're bed rotting. And so maybe as a one-off, it would be okay, but it actually creates more stress and anxiety if you're using it as a coping mechanism, right? Yeah.
Are they doing it with a soother in their mouth?
I suspect
Possibly.
some are.
Yeah.
Possibly.
So why, presumably it feels good for them.
Yeah.
So why does it feel so good to bed rot?
Well, the way it's been romanticized, it's like you get all of your snacks, you get your big water bottle, and you,
Baby.
and you
That's a
really
good
set
Friday
yourself up in this nest, right? This cozy little nest with your blanket. And so it can provide some instant relief. However, I think it's like putting a bandage on a wound that needs stitches. Like it'll cover it up, but it's not gonna do any healing.
Right.
It's not a solution.
I like what you said. It might feel really like the way you described it. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do it, but once in a blue moon.
Once in a blue moon.
Okay, so you're saying that, even though it feels harmless, bed rotting, if you do it a lot, can actually take a toll on people. So talk about some of the negative effects that can happen.
Yeah, so over time, it will disrupt your sleep cycle. Like, have you ever spent a lot of time or long naps, and it disrupts how you get productive rest at night? And then it also creates isolation. Think about it, you're on social media, you're binge watching shows, it makes you feel more lonely. And it lowers your self-esteem because you don't feel good about how you spent your day, and you may beat yourself up over it and then internalize that story.
Your whole bag is mindset. Like this is your area of the world of expertise. So you say we should shift our mindset from escapism, like we're escaping something, to empowerment. So shift our minds.
So we want to shift from passive, where we're really being passive and escapism, and going to empowerment. And that happens from intentional rest, like really nourishing yourself. So you can ask yourself, am I avoiding or am I restoring? Am I avoiding or am I restoring? And that will give you some clarity. But if you're going to use this as a mechanism to deal with exhaustion or burnout, you won't feel good about it, and it's not going to really be adding or refueling you. It will actually, ironically, end up making you feel more drained. Right? Like you get that, right? Like how it could do that,
So how about some tips on how to get that restorative rest?
Yes. So there's a few things that you can do. I think journaling is really great. Like even just a brain dump. Have you ever done that where you just write for 5 minutes and you get it out of your head? And you could also do some prompts like, what is draining me right now? And what do I need right now? A tech break. So many times when we're feeling this way, we want to start doom scrolling. Don't. Actually, if you can, put the tech away and get to your breath, meditate for 10 minutes. I know you do a lot of that. And then active rest. How good is it to get outside? Like seriously.
And touch grass.
And touch grass. And if you feel like you don't have the energy to go for a walk, even sitting outside take a chair outside and sit. And then your morning routine. I'm really big on this. I do this with my clients because how you start your day matters. And so if you're gonna start scrolling, you're gonna be overwhelmed right from the beginning.
Yeah, and I think a lot of us are guilty of that, where you
Yeah.
get up and the first thing you do is you reach for your phone and you start scrolling through that app. Yeah, you definitely have to stop doing that. All right, so you have a 3-step practice for a real rest. Walk us through them.
Yeah, so what you want to do again is reflection. So, and that can be with your journal to start to reflect. And then what you want to do is regulation, ground, touch some grass, you know, get outside and reset. So what you could do is actually create a rest menu. But you do, but you do that when you feel good, and think of all the things that are pick-me-ups for you, like going outside, calling a friend, all of those things. So when you're feeling it, just open up your phone, look at your rest menu, or maybe you have it somewhere and say, okay, what could I do right now? So you don't have to think so much about it. It's at your fingertips.
Ooh, we like
Yeah,
that.
good. I impressed myself with that one. I was like, I'm gonna do that.
A rest menu.
A rest menu, absolutely.
Well, that's why you're here. I tell you, I already feel better. And I haven't even rested yet, really. Hina, thank you so much. Always great insight.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Let's take a break, everybody. We'll be back right after this.
Hey, you, come a bit closer. We've got so many more must-see interviews, spicy debates, lifestyle tips, and pop culture moments. So subscribe to our channel by tapping the logo below and don't miss out.